Hey YouTube, what is up? Today's video is one that I just randomly decided to make right now just because I've been kind of having sleepless nights. I haven't been able to process my thoughts thoroughly, but I just wanted to talk to someone. And if I could talk to a lot of people at a time, that'd probably be better to get this the right way across. I think the past 4 days I've been just trying to focus on painting the house and just spending time with family. And honestly, I'm still worrying about the virus in ways because a family member thought he caught it, and it's just, there's all that already going on in the world. I mean, the pandemic, like, it's not even over. Like, things are opening up, but it's not even over. But George Floyd, I'm not one that watches a video unless it's like an animal being killed or something where I cry, but I watched this video and I cried. This one hit really hard and I don't feel good about it even right now. This was a long time coming. I don't know if you guys see me or can tell or even question it sometimes, because in real life I have people question it too and I don't know why, but I am half black. I feel like that's obvious. I am black. I am a black woman in America. Growing up, it was different. I will tell you that right now. And I live in Las Vegas. It's very diverse here. You see all kinds of people. And I knew what group I belonged to in a way, but I was confused because I wasn't, because of my, let's just say it like this. I'm the only black person in my family. I don't know if people know that. I don't even know if you guys know, like, I don't have a father. In a way, is the person who made me who I am today. I mean, literally, if you look at me, you see him, but I don't even know him, but that's not the point. That has nothing to do with this video. And the point is, I am a black person in America, and I've seen a lot of things. I've experienced a lot of things. And this is just to, like, really inform and educate those who just don't really know what we go through sometimes. For the longest time growing up, and I feel like a lot of little girls like me could relate, like, I could say that we were scared, ashamed, etc., just embarrassed in ways. And the only reason why I felt like that growing up was because people made me feel like that. And I'm not nowhere near ready or strong to share, or strong enough to share what personally I've been through. But I can guarantee you it's not as bad as what we're seeing in the media. It's not as bad as George Floyd, obviously, because I'm sitting here right now breathing in front of you. But I have had my struggles, and I do know how it feels to be a black person in America, no matter how much I try to blow it off, or, because I will say I am a strong person. Like, overall, in general, I'm a strong person who, no matter what someone says to me or what I've experienced, I can handle it. But it does hurt at the end of the day, and it's really hurting me now seeing that it's so many of us, and it's just not fair and it's not right. And I know my audience is small, but it's an audience, and if I can convince one person who is watching this who hasn't spoke up or said anything, or even just share something, or text any of the numbers I have linked below and like what you should do exactly. Like, if you haven't done any of that, feel free to unsubscribe, feel free to unfollow me, because like, I don't want to be associated with people like that, because I don't think they will ever understand what it is like growing up as, whether you're 25% black, 50% black like me, or fully black. If you have any ounce of black in you and it's noticeable in ways, then you can be like a target in ways, and it's scary. But I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. Basically, if you have any ounce of racism in you, or you don't support the Black Lives Matter movement, or you want to be one of those people who say all lives matter 24/7, and you want to disregard us still in a way, and you want to still think that we're making this about us in a way, then I just don't need to be, like, I don't need that on this channel, my vlog channel, my social media, or in real life. If I know you in real life and you haven't like even just shared something, like, I see you and I know who you are, and I just feel like to just say something means a lot to us. It means a lot to me. I'm not saying like those people who haven't said anything are bad people or whatever. I just think it's something that everyone should do in order to keep this movement growing, because that's what we need right now. And if you are protesting, please be safe out there. I've been seeing a lot of horrible things with the tear gas, rubber bands, children, people being run over by cop cars. It's all really, I hate the time we are in. I'm half black and I'm still uncomfortable with the situation sometimes, because growing up, I just, like, this sounds really sad, but growing up I obviously knew what racism was. I've experienced it in ways, and I just thought that's how the world is. And like, just saying that is so sad. I mean, that's how the world was at one point. Back to the slavery days, you know, that's just was normal. It was not wrong. Same with how people treated trans people and gays, and just, that's just how the world was. And the world, for the first time, and I never thought I would see it, to be honest, I would say the majority, I'm hoping it's the majority of the world, is stepping up, saying something. People are using their voices, whether they have big platforms or not. Like, I see something. Honestly, seeing this George Floyd thing the first time, seeing the video and listening to the audio, yeah, I cried, but I wasn't crying only because of that, everything that video has, that he lost his life. I was crying because, like, that's just normal. And like, nothing was gonna happen after that. I really thought that this was just another case and that nothing would happen. Just how it has always been in my life. But it didn't just stop and end. I've been watching the news, and every day I've been seeing it. I go on social media and every day I've been seeing it. People are not letting it die down because they want justice. And that's all we want. Like, we've been peaceful for so long. And I'm not saying violence is the right way to go. I actually really do disagree, and this is just my opinion. I disagree with all the violence. I don't think people, whoever they are, should be getting hurt. I think we should peacefully, as peaceful as possible, just do what we can to make a difference without hurting anyone or hurting each other, because there's literally people who are killing each other out there, and it's really scary, you know. But I guess the main purpose of this video is to not only talk about it, to inform, to educate those who are still not saying anything, who still don't care about the situation, who still are racist. You know, I want to acknowledge it, and I also want to thank those who have done something. Like, if you posted something, or if you have talked to one of your black friends to see how they're doing, or if you protest peacefully, thank you. Because I haven't seen that in my lifetime for so long, and I feel like I have grown enough and I'm strong enough to handle all this racism in the world now. But back then, like, this would have been really monumental to me, and it still is today. But like, back then, just being more scared and more insecure about who I was, like, it's a beautiful thing that's happening, and I just want it to continue to happen. Let's make progress. Let's just do it the right way, though. And just thank you to all those who have acknowledged that they are privileged, because like, my whole life I always knew that, but I just never thought that people would bring it to light as much as they have now. Like, I always thought this was just going to be an ongoing thing that would never ever change, ever, and I would just have to adapt to that, and I have. But the fact that that 1% in me that thought the world could help us is happening now, like, I just want to say thank you, because it really does mean a lot, and it will mean a lot to my future kids and all those other future kids who have any black in them, or, you know, it just really means a lot. I hope I am finding the right words to say everything. Like, I don't want to offend anyone, I don't want to hurt anyone. It sounds so cheesy, I just want the world to be happy. I want peace, you know. I want justice for his family and for all those other families who have suffered, for those victims who have been killed but they have not been filmed and they didn't go viral. And like, this one, thank God someone filmed it, because if they didn't, would we even care? Like, would this even be happening? People would still be worried about the pandemic, and some that won't even be worried about anything, just carrying on with their lives, which is really, like, if you are a person who has, like, I've seen these people too. I see you. If you have not cared about the pandemic and those lives, and you have not cared about the Black Lives Matter movement, you gotta go. I will still be civil with those people, but just know deep down, like, I know, and God knows, and I believe in karma. That's not the point. The point is to continue to spread peace, believe in the Black Lives Matter movement. Text those numbers I have I have listed down in the description. Make a difference. Just be with us. Do whatever you can. If you have the extra income to donate, donate. If you don't, but you have a cell phone, text. If you have any social media at all and you have that share button, share. It's really that easy. And if you don't support any of this at all, then that's on you. Just know that everyone who does, we don't support people like you. I know I'm Black, but I hear every single one of you guys who has been through worse. If you are someone who's struggling with anything in life, I don't care what color you are, but this has been bothering you as much as it's been bothering me, and you just can't find the right words to say, or you just need someone to talk to about this, like, my DMs are open. I'm sorry to those who have gone through anything, little or big. I know, like, it doesn't help for me to say sorry, really, because I'm with you. I am a minority. I'm with you. I'm part of you. But, like, I still feel so guilty in ways, and I don't know why. I feel horrible. I guess I feel horrible for what others have done to us, and it wasn't even me. I feel horrible for not believing that we could do it one day, but we're doing it right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrap up this video. This video is gonna help me, but I hope it helps you in ways. And I hope we can just end racism as much as we can. I feel like in ways maybe it's just still impossible, because there's just people still sitting in their houses who are always going to be racist. And, you know, we don't have to associate with those people, but let's just try to convince those who we can convince that that's not the way to be. So again, lots of stuff down in the description. I'm also going to leave a black screen of silence for George, and I'll insert a few things I feel like that are meaningful at the end of this video. But yeah, that's my piece on it, guys. I hope you guys are staying safe. Again, if you're protesting, please stay safe. I don't recommend bringing your children there, because it can get violent. I've seen so much violence, and it's so scary, and I really don't want anyone else getting hurt. Like, the last thing we need is to lose more people. We've lost so many with the pandemic. We lose so many to cancer. There's people dying every day of different things. Like, if we can prevent another death, like, please try your best to prevent that death, because America is going through a lot right now, and the last thing we need is more tragedy. Like, I feel it, and I'm not even in it, and I just don't feel good about it. And just please try to be safe. Everyone, everywhere, no matter who you are, I do not care. Just be safe. Thank you for even listening to me, and that's all I have. Stay safe and spread love. Be peaceful. Love you guys. Stay strong.